about the whole gold standard and everything like that too, because Kennedy was going to switch us over to the gold standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's the one place in the world that would totally, they'd lose it? The Vatican, because they just found that tunnel from the Vatican to Jerusalem that has all gold in it.
That's a long ass tunnel.
Yeah, it's like 1,500 miles.
That's
at least. Nothing but gold bars and everything, like just lined up. But who did that? The Anunnaki, because they did the same thing in South America, South Africa.
I think there was one in Colorado.
They did the same thing under Los Angeles.
Wasn't there one in Colorado or something too?
I don't know, but the big one here was in Los Angeles too. Because remember we had the article that they found it. It was in the
right. I remember that.
Early 1900s.
Right.
Because what they scrub all this history from us.
Right.
Because they don't want us to know. Because when you have the Romans, all that, it's like, where does this all stem from? Stem from the Jews. Because they're the ones that let all these pricks in. So
it's infiltration. They infiltrated.
That's it.
The Catholic religion is what we're saying as well.
Yeah. And that's just the whole thing about it. And when we just let me see this. He's also, it all goes back to the whole Jesus, because the whole Jesus, right? Now you have to understand, it's like people can say whatever they want, but you have to look at this from a logical standpoint. Okay, guys? I know people are going to get pissed off about this, but you have to just understand where I'm coming from an educated and just a point of view of what you have the knowledge in front of you, and you have to disseminate to it. Okay, you have to take everything that you learned, everything you believe, you have to put it to the back burner. You have to look at this from a real standpoint of view, because once you do that, it's going to make a lot more sense, and you're going to look a lot less retarded. Because the thing is that when they said the whole kingdom of God, the whole God, it's like, guys, we have a creator, right?
Mm-hmm. Nobody's denying that.
Savior, that's the whole savior complex.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's all an AI. The negative AI is the one that started that whole savior complex. Because why did it say Jesus? J wasn't even in the alphabet. How does that work? His whole story is like, could Jesus have been a person? Yes. But it's Savior and Lord? No. He didn't want any of that. Because if you actually look at the books that they didn't put in, the whole storyline that they didn't put in, the whole Gospel of Thomas, Gospel of Judas, and everything, that's where the whole Q comes into play. Because it's the lost Gospels of Q and everything. I mean, everybody thinks that Jesus, guy just fucking petting a lamb. No, fucking he's kicking over tables. Fucking he's pissed off. Because nobody wants to listen to him. I mean, you think about it. I mean, they're like, saying that, Trump's Messiah. It's like, well, prove me wrong. We're going to use your book. Go ahead. Bust out your Chronicles 1 and Chronicles 2. Oh, it's at the end of the Old Testament, but I mean, I'm sure that, since you guys are such biblical scholars, did you guys understand it's a fucking flat earth and that they have the whole Messiah shit at the end? And who calls it? King Cyrus. Huh. So they have King Cyrus. There's King Cyrus in it, right? So they knew about the whole Babylonians and all that. So who really started this?